Whatever person you support, the Nigerian team makes you remember and glad that you are indeed a Nigerian. Welcome to the Evening Rush right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Esther Nwachuku. I would implore you to join us right about now on YouTube. We do this audio visual. Actually, go into your YouTube application on your Android or iOS device. Type VOP 903 FM and you can watch us streaming live. We're also streaming on Radio Garden as well. So in case you want to use internet radio to listen to us, very, very well assured. The application is ongoing, is up and going, so you can be part of the conversation this evening. On the Evening Rush, we actually look at topical issues across Nigeria's socio-economic and political landscape. The essence of looking at these issues is to ensure that we have a logical comprehension of these issues, have an understanding, right, and edify ourselves of what the reality is and what the speculation is. So we're able to filter, basically the main from the chaff, and then you come to your conclusion and recommendation or criticism to some of these issues. 2026 is an expectant year. It's Nigeria's pivotal year for political ascension. It will get to a crescendo, obviously, but before it gets to the crescendo or after the crescendo is a climax. And while Nigerians are anticipating the outcome of the political event, we still have economy to look into. Nigerians are already strategizing and recalibrating on their spending expenditures. Exactly. They're looking into their spending capacity and what they intend to expend on because of the new tax that has been introduced. Right now, we have heard that your NIN can be used as your tax identification number. Exactly. Your NIN or your CAC. So while Nigerians are trying to put themselves together and see how they can absorb this shock absorber so they do not go completely destitute, the political scenario keeps unfolding. One of the political scenarios that actually that is actually the talk of town now is Wike. Nobody knows why exactly Wike has been speaking, but a couple of people have different perceptions. The president is not yet in the country anyway to intervene in this matter, but obviously Wike has been using the press to send a subtle message to the president. Now, you remember that Basiri is asking that now that Fubara is now in the APC, certain persons shouldn't be deciding how issues should unfold in the All Progressives Congress. And Wike is trying to remind them that in as much as Fubara has joined the APC, you do not have a right to determine the outcome of my state. Wike is saying that most APC members now could not even deliver their polling unit, and that in all of the South states, Rivers delivered. Well, if you look at the election sheet, you'll see a lot of cancelling and rewriting, a lot of cancellations. That sheet is the most controversial presidential election sheet you can ever imagine you've come across. It was fraudulently, seriously flawed. I am not speaking out of anything. The paper is there, so you can see all the corrections that were made. Like, when I mean correction, not light correction, like like blinding the original number to something else. And that is basically what Wike is insinuating, that I have the logistic, I have the ground for the win, I know exactly the calculations to put in there. I delivered for Tinubu, I intend to deliver for Tinubu in 2027, but you do not interfere in the politics of my state. While politics is unfolding, we're still battling with insecurity. And that is another aspect that the president recently spoke to the Minister of Defense by telling him to make a swift action to ensure that abducted persons who were possibly taken out from Niger State when the terrorists killed more than 50 people there, that they should be rescued as soon as possible. But it continues, and analysts have said they are coming down southwest, and if anything is not done now, these individuals indeed intend to instill their caliphate. And being the fact that they seem not to be routed out so quick, they want to override the country. But the question is, will Nigerians allow it? Other analysts say this is the best time for Nigerians to put aside their political and ethnic differences and religious differences to work together, because these individuals would not care to know whether you're supporting Tinubu, Peter Obi, Atiku, Kwankwaso, or thereabout. They are on a mission, they're on a rampage, and they have already recently disclosed to us what their intention is, especially for Christian-dominated states and Christian-dominated communities. Some Nigerians are asking for Sheikh Gumi to be taken in as soon as possible for interrogation. There are quite a couple of remarks that he has made recently is questionable, and they do not understand why Sheikh Gumi is still walking around freely, and Nnamdi Kanu is being kept in Sokoto prison. Again, that's a lot of things, some of the issues that Nigerians are contending with. While we have actually seen the mass defection of a couple of politicians to the All Progressives Congress, there are fears that indeed it's a perilous drift towards a one-party state, and others call it an aberration. They're actually saying that multi-party democracy is one of the things that should be respected in any society. It makes democratic values more respected, and it actually makes presidential elections considered to be more healthy. Where there is competition, you actually appreciate the win. But they're saying that with a one-party state and the current state of the economy, with the policy of the All Progressives Congress right from the era or the administration of late Muhammadu Buhari, what exactly has the All Progressives Congress boasted they've been able to do to actually say that they have tried in resuscitating the economy, in fighting insecurity, and obviously routing out corruption? These were the triad of the previous administration, and this administration was supposed to continue from it. So did Nigeria get better, or it retrogressed further? Others believe that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's economic policies are the best, and that some of the boats that he's applying right now in the screwed holes is the best to reshape, remodify, and recalibrate Nigeria in a proper economic dimension. But others believe that the persons involved in driving these policy initiatives are not the right person, and that the president lacks administrative capabilities, but rather is very good in political manipulations, which obviously we have seen with most governors defecting to the All Progressives Congress. Is it also possible that the lack of communication of the president's policies by his ministers, by his aides and spokespersons are basically what is causing the confusion? Others believe that some Nigerians just don't want to see anything positive in anything the president does, just because he was not their favorite candidate. So no matter the efforts he put in place, they would not compliment him. Others believe that there is nothing, or there's no effort that has been put whatsoever. They consider him to be lacking when it comes to empathy in handling issues in the country. And there are questions about the subsidy removal. What exactly is the testimonial or accountability regarding the implementation of the subsidy removal? What is the evidence on projects that have been instituted or actually structured that they would say this is what the subsidy removal was used for? There are also complaints about the state governors' inability to adequately transmit true democratic values within their individual states, and then the National Assembly that have their various constituencies that they represent lacking in actually representing the true interest of the people. There are complaints that they collect the money and projects that are meant to be executed in some of the constituencies are not executed. Rather, they are more focused on mundane things. Development is really behind and seriously lacking, and that Nigeria may have retrogressed more primitively rather than advanced in a modernized age. There are also calls that Nigeria should embrace the assistance of the United States of America. Israel has also indicated interest to help defend Nigeria's security. Oh yes, Israel has indicated that they will partner with the United States to see how they can help in making sure that security is returned and that the threats on the lives of Christians no longer becomes a thing of the present but a thing of the past. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my analyst this evening. I'm still expecting one of them. Until he comes, I'll definitely introduce him. I have Mr. Tony Bata right here with me in the studio. Mr. Tony Bata, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I'm fine.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, today is Tuesday.
I would say it's for me, I will tell you Happy New Week, because I think we saw last on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Okay, well, Happy New Week. We started the week together.
Yeah.
Mr. Tony Mbata, political conversations are ongoing, but beyond that, the president has the economy to look after. We're still having situations with insecurity, and it's creating panic amongst Nigerians. For example, there was panic in the same Niger state where 40 persons were killed and their market set ablaze. A suspected missile warhead was found days after the massacre, and they consider that it is the terrorists that put that particular missile. Others believe it is one of the missiles that may have been flown through the swift reaction to what transpired in Sokoto by the American government. All right. Now, others believe that this needs to be handled as soon as possible. We even saw videos of some of these terrorists advertising some military weaponry on TikTok. They're displaying it for sale. They're actually advertising it for those who are interested to come and buy. And there are questions being asked. What is going on that these guys are still brazen in their activities? Remember, the president gave a swift action, a swift response to the Minister of Defense. But with all of that, are these guys not afraid? They're not afraid at all.
This thing has exposed and shown us how weak the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, who is Mr. President, is.
Okay.
Because if American government will come from all the way from America and launch such an attack and also achieve what they have achieved. What about the commander-in-chief? That the whole thing stop on his table. It's far away somewhere we don't know. Giving an order. How can you give order based on proxy? You are not there. You tell somebody go and do that. You are supposed to be seen giving an order, being at the forefront as a general or a field marshal. You are not there. So what do you think that your subordinate will do? What do you think your subordinate will do? Nothing. Because you are not there to give them an order to carry out. And you think that things will, things cannot. It's like a manager. When you are not there, you can't do anything. Because when people see you working, they know that the manager is there. He will query me if I don't do what I'm supposed to do. But your presence since New Year, have you seen him? They will tell us he went to this. They will see all those pictures and all the rest of it. So it shows how weak Nigeria chief of the commander-in-chief is. And also, he's exposing the military.
Order he gave.
Which order?
Ever since Trump gave the order he gave, in terms of Christian genocide cannot continue, and having to designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern, and make threats that there are some of the politicians that will be put on the blacklist that will not have any access to America. We've seen the effort of Operation Hardin Kai and also the effort of our Nigerian Air Force. There have been collaborative measures in ensuring that these guys are dealt with. There are talks that it's because of the incessant pressure from the Nigerian military, both Air Force and Ground Force, that has led to these guys coming out in their numbers. It's almost like it's a last kick for them. So anything they see along their path, they destroy to show that they have more support or more weaponry than the Nigerian military. However, in as much as a couple of persons believe that this is quite embarrassing to the Nigerian government, for the very first time, the president has spoken as a president regarding this. But why has the president not been decisive and actionable like he did with this recent development in Niger State? Did it take Trump to propel him to put the gavel down in addressing this issue?
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Where is the president, the commander-in-chief?
He's outside the country.
Outside the country, giving an order from outside the country. Is it outside the country that elected him to be the president of this country? No. Things are happening in the country. You are there. You can see how they are messing up the whole system. We hired you. Nigerians hired you, paying you with our own taxpayer money. And you are there. Where are you? This is 6th of January. Where is your president? Nobody knows. They are giving us story plus story plus story. How do you think that things will be achieved or things will be done when you are not there? The father of the family, you are not there. So whatever you see, this is to show you that APC government cannot offer us anything. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his government cannot offer Nigeria anything. We need competent leaders that are passionate to this country.
And who do you
People are dying.
Competent? Which amongst this political crop of persons you consider to be competent?
Esther, Nigeria, we have many people are coming out to contest. We have people who are capable people. We need people with competency and character
but they're not
and compassion.
Known. You're talking about competency. Competency is not just at the presidential level. We're talking about the National Assembly. We're seeing what is going on right now.
You can see the kind of National Assembly we have.
The red chamber, the judiciary, the legislatures. These are persons that are supposed to balance the status quo when it comes to governance. So where are these competent persons you talk about?
The competency is supposed to come from every arms of the government, particularly the presidency and the National Assembly.
But you're saying that this administration is not competent.
They are not. They are not.
Who is competent that has shown and indicated that they are competent? Because you remember in 2023, some of this House of Rep members who rode under the the flutter and the wave of Peter Obi, you're seeing what has happened. They entered there, became completely quiet, docile, and then they eventually defected to the All Progressives Congress. How do you believe that if somebody says, I will do this, and people rally around him, he gets there, he doesn't get pressured or get bullied to join the ruling party or join the party that is in charge? It may not even be the All Progressives Congress, and they're not able to perform as they promised they would perform.
We have seen leadership in this country that have shown capacity, competency, and a passion. Okay. Because any leader that you don't have any passion about their country, or you cannot go further. Look at when Saraki was the Senate president.
Yeah.
Look at what happened between them and Buhari, there were check and balances.
Are you sure that was not a political thing?
Remember
how Saraki emerged as the Senate
God bless
president?
you. And remember, they maintained their position. We saw what happened. That was when you see something being debated at the Federal House of National Assembly, issue will be debated. We know when Kenan Namani was there. We know when Tibo Kadibo was there. When Obasanjo was the president of this country, how all our debt has been cancelled and other things, even though nobody is perfect except God. But you have seen with the trajectory of things at that particular time, how things were moving. But since APC government came on board, what are we seeing? Insecurity, tribalism. Nothing is working. And they to bring investors. When your country is not safe, how do you think investors will come? The only thing they are talking about is how to tax people. Look at somebody came at the floor of the house to allege and accuse the executive that what they pass is not what they gazetted, and still they want to implement it. Is it not an impeachable offense? But nobody's talking about it. Everybody's keeping quiet. So we have seen a leadership from APC that have shown that they are not sensitive to the plight of Nigerians, and they are not. What they are busy doing, okay, they told us that subsidy is removed. What did they do with the money? They can't tell us. You ask them. They say they give more money to APC governors or the governors. What are they doing with it? Are they not tracking it? What you hear is that if you see the Nigerian budget, all the expenses, their expenses on themselves, you will cry for this country. You will cry. So they have not shown passion. They have not shown love to the country that they say this belongs to us. So we need a change.
All right, the Central Bank of Nigeria released a survey report, and the survey report is actually extrapolating or giving a disposition of positivity in our business climate. They're saying that Nigerian businesses are entering 2026 with a surge of widespread optimism, and that as of December 2025, business expectations survey report released by the Central Bank of Nigeria showed positivity in that line. They say, according to the survey, the aggregate confidence index reached 37.5 index points in December, with a trajectory projected to peak at 52.5 points over the next 6 months. The report is highlighting positive outlook despite a landscape littered with operational hurdles. They are indicating that firms are looking past immediate macro environment struggles towards a more stable economic future. The report also revealed that the industry sector currently leads sectoral confidence at 38.7 index points, and that a buoyant outlook is mirrored across all broad sectors. What are the indices? Let's look at the economic, let's just say hierarchy in terms of economy. We have the industries, the major industries, the multinational companies. As of 2023, 2024, there are about a couple of these international multinational companies left Nigeria. More SMEs were shut down. More micro businesses as well had to pause for a while. They needed to understand what the economic template was projecting. They didn't know if they invested, if they were going to get any profit. They also needed to see investor confidence in some viable sectors that seem to have gone, let me not say moribund, but a little bit redundant. That is, we're not seeing activities, we're not seeing a flutter in those sectors now. But towards December, we saw a reawakening, possibly because it's the Yuletide season, and they're using the benchmark of that to give an extrapolation of how the economic climate for the first quarter of 2026 will be. There are also other indicators that now that the political season is on, monies will be released into the streamline. The politicians will start releasing money, and there'll be a positive outlook. Do you think that actually gives a realistic index as to the economic climate, especially for small-scale businesses and some industries actually that were operating minimally? Do you think they'll start operating maximally?
No, one problem I have with this administration, from Buhari to this and this present government, is the worst, because they lie a lot. All the economic indices to show that anything is happening is not showing. Now, when this is a projection, which they are making. Okay, when you are talking, you said maybe some analysts are saying because election is coming, they are going to release money. Who are they going to release this money to? Is there political whatever? It's not for the industries. Go to bank, go and borrow money, and see how much you are going to pay as an interest. Go to all these manufacturers, go and buy something. So when you look at the indices, what they are projecting is just to give a false hope. Now, are we talking about the insecurity that the investors will look at and say, okay, this country is okay, good, there is no insecurity for us to put our money? Those ones will not scare you away. Are you talking about our foreign exchange, our naira? Even though if our naira is low, it can bring foreign investors because they will make more money and also bring more capital to us. No, there is nothing to show that things are moving. Now, look at this tax of 18 they are talking about. It's only when I'm working, I'm making profit, you can tax me based on my disposable income, my net profit, you tax me. But look at, instead of your purchasing power increasing, it's decreasing. There is nothing to show. And the money they're talking about is going to the hand of politicians. There's a lot of capital flight in this country, a lot of leakages. So the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they don't have any streamlined or any viable economic policy that will make the country economy to turn around. They don't have it.
With the tax reform policy now to begin operating from the 1st of January, we are giving it a 6 months. That's another first and second quarter 6 months period to see how the tax is going to help boost revenue for financing the 2026 budget. Are we saying that with that we're going to see a boost in the economic climb? Are we going to see a boost in investment flows? Are we also going to see a boost in more SMEs being operational and more job opportunities created?
Esther, with the trend of things that is happening in this country, you won't see any. Who are the people managing this tax? We don't have competent hands. You see, this is something orchestrated from the foreign bodies. We have seen it.
But the president is giving a projection that the new tax regime is meant to boost the economy, improve the IGR, that's improve the internally generated revenue, and also ensure that some projects that have started off in 2023 actually get completed or 80% completed. The president was making reference to some of the infrastructures, basically like the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, a significant inroad in the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, the national consensus, one of that is also in plans, as well as the Southeast, Northeast Development Commissions actually being put aside with the monies given to them to ensure that all of those regions have major projects completed, possibly before 2027. Are we saying that some of the things the president actually highlighted is not true, or what his aides and those in charge of these ministries are telling us is basically false? In other words, where is all this money then going?
Let's all start from subsidy removal.
Okay.
What did they tell us they are going to do with it? The same story. Now, Esther, who are they taxing? Is it not all these peasant workers, the keke drivers, all these people? So when they are telling us all these lies, you see, when government tell you something and you see it happening, you will believe them. Who are the people managing this thing? You see, this tax of 18, the buhar that will come out from it, it will baffle Nigerians. I'm telling you, there is nothing positive that will come out of it, because you create job. It's only when you create job, people are making income. You tax them. Nobody is saying that tax is bad. Tax is good for developmental projects. But how are they managing? The ones we interested in, what do they do with it? What happened to the subsidy removal? Look at the NMPC scandal. How much? How many trillions? Where is the money? The other day I heard that Mr. President, the balance sheet or whatever, he said that they should write it off. So nobody's talking about trillions. This tax of 18 is going to go into Moribum. This the same way other ones are going. All these things they are doing.
How are you very sure?
I am with the ones they have done. Subsidy removal. What can they show us any project that they have done with subsidy removal? Health sector, have you seen any change?
With this tax now, both the supporters of the government and the opposition of the government, everyone is complaining. Do you think that will make the government to be careful to ensure that there is accountability?
This government have not shown any accountability, and they will not do it. So what they are doing, I'm not being what do I put it? I'm not wishing the country bad, but I'm not seeing any indication or any indices that show that this government will do anything with the taxpayer money. The ones they told us, what did they do with it? We have not seen anything. When you have not seen, and somebody still promising you another one that will come, how do you believe the person? It's only when somebody fulfill his promises, they will only give us rhetorics every time they want to mop money for themselves, and nothing will happen. Mark my word. I'm not wishing this country bad. I want this country to grow, but we need leaders who are accountable to the people. We need people that have integrity, that manage people's fund.
Okay.
How many companies on their own, they have they managed. Because they are all these auto passengers, politicians. They don't feel what we are feeling. Because if you go to their place, they have depot for fuel. They have everything. Our taxpayers' money. They have it in their house. Even when you are talking about NEPA, they have 24 hours with solar and everything. They don't care. They don't even know how to manage their own business. Talk less of Nigerian business. So all this tax issue is problem, but that issue is supposed to be suspended because of the allegation. I thought and I believe that the media and everybody that loves this country supposed to be discussing about it. How come such an allegation? Nobody's talking about it, and government is going further that they want to implement.
Mr. Tony Batal, everyone is talking about it.
So what did they do?
The National Assembly has actually released, and they're saying they are working with the gazetted one. They're not going to be working with the harmonized one, or the one that was done that is claimed to be quite different. But like you rightly said, there are talks that everything about that should be suspended, even if it is ease or a dot that is a problem, that should be suspended.
Suspended, and look and ask the question: who did this? Why? Is Mr. President aware? And he must be aware before you can gazette all these things. No, that's what I'm trying to see if we can exonerate him.
This is one of the president's major cardinal policies.
That is what I'm saying.
This is the form of his next re-election campaign.
That is what I'm saying.
So they intend to make sure that this works so that they can use it to campaign for 2027.
There's no issue.
Not aware about
it. I'm trying to, people may think that you hate this president. I'm trying to see where we can give him a soft landing. But yes, I'm trying to see.
You don't give the president any soft landing.
You can't.
He doesn't need a soft landing.
Because this thing they're supposed to suspend it. Not that they are going to work with the harmonized one. No. Because there was an allegation. It's supposed to suspend it. They don't have any moral justification to continue.
Well, based on the alleged Christian genocide, Israel says it will involve intelligence sharing with Nigeria, and there are talks that some of their drones and jets are being sighted. Some are apprehensive and some are, would I say, excited about that development. Israel is planning to support Nigeria's efforts to address insecurity and protect vulnerable Christian communities through intelligence sharing and strategic cooperation. All right, and this statement was made by Israel's ambassador to Nigeria, Michael Freeman. Freeman said the plan outlined by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is anchored on partnership with the Nigerian government and respect for Nigeria's sovereignty, stressing that Israel would only act within areas approved by the Nigerian government. So, according to what he said, their aim is to work with the Nigerian government, and the Prime Minister highlighted issues of intelligence sharing and other areas. However, there are talks that Israel may not be completely objective in that remark, that the last time America did what they did, it's obvious that there were a major aspect of the intelligence that were not shared with the Nigerian government, even if the Nigerian government claimed otherwise, that they were the ones that provided absolute intelligence to the United States of America for what they did in Sokoto. However, again, the talks are very close as to most of these foreign nations having to assist Nigeria to deal with its internal problems with the insecurity. Are we saying that the situation has become so overwhelming that the Nigerian government may not know how to handle this without the cooperation of its foreign allies, the US and Israel, with either their super intelligence and super armory? When did it get to a point where it feels like we cannot handle our own insecurity, that these individuals we need to rely on them? Nigerians are highly expectant of them. What if Trump actually moves on and doesn't do anything further, even if they say they intend to create more airstrikes on these hot zones in the north?
Esther, over the years from the administration of Muhammadu Buhari, they have shown that the insecurity has overwhelmed them. They can't handle it. When Buhari came on board, we know that Nigerians were all expectation that Messiah have come, everything will change. We know what happened Jonathan's own when Ihejirika was dealing with this insecurity, and the people of the north, or some of them, began to cry that they are doing this genocide against the Muslim, against their people. And we know what Jonathan did, and we know what APC government did, how they lied to Nigeria, how they are going to quench all the insecurity and all the rest of them. And the American government, led by Obama and co, did what they did with Jaga Asaden. Jonathan was removed and they came on board. That was when we saw the one that is bigger than Nigeria. And that was when we know that that time they were calling Buhari Mr. Go Slow, Papa Go Slow. And we know what happened. Insecurity becomes the order of the day. And from then to now, they have shown that they cannot handle it. So we need help. That's why Nigerians are clamoring or begging, let America come. It's ridiculous for you to be saying that Americans should come and help you. But we don't have any other choice. And over the years, if you know American security or their security, you know that America have one of the best security in the whole world. So if Israel, and America, if Israel said they will come, it's a welcome development, because Nigeria have shown it that they cannot do it. If we are president who's supposed to be in Nigeria to tackle the insecurities outside the country, what is he doing? It's to show you that he himself does not know what to do. So if Israel and America want to help us, they should come. Even when we are talking about oil, almost all the oil well has been distributed to themselves. If you know the leakage in oil industry, you will cry. If we have 1 barrel of oil, the one that is leaking to their hand is more than 20 barrels of oil. I work in so many places, Agresabo, Krobanembe, all those places. If you see what is happening, you cry. What they normally do is
amidst all of this, politics is still ongoing. Daniel Boala just made a very I have been wondering how come there are pressing issues, but the aides of the president don't speak about it. They only come out to speak on politics. Peter Obi defected, Daniel Boala, Sunday Dare, Bayo Nanoga, all of them have been coming out to speak. Daniel Boala is again on Peter Obi's case. He's actually saying that Peter Obi is expired. He may not even be considered for the vice presidential role. And that questions were thrown at him that, excuse me, sir, did you know that just 2 days ago, more than 40 persons were killed in Niger State? Do you realize that several persons were abducted? How come you did not respond to that? Okay, that's a question a lot of them were asking. They are able to express themselves when it comes to the political climate, but when it comes to other aspects that is meant to project the principle that they serve in good light, their mom, what would you say to that?
Hey, sir, when you have people that are not competent to handle any position, that is what you are going to see. If I studied economics, now you put me to handle as a medical doctor, what do you think that will happen? People will die in drones. People will die. There's no two ways about it. So these kind of people are people that are looking for their pocket. They are looking for what they will eat. So they are ready to do anything. They are ready to sell their conscience to the devil to make sure that money will enter them. Because most of them are not developed in the mind. They are not developed. If you develop in the mind, if you have what we call in development economies, if you are developed and if you have integrity factor, what you are going to think is about how to develop your country. The politics you are playing is the politics that will enrich the pocket of people, that will make your country to be safe, compete favorably with other nations of the world. Okay. But because they are not mentally developed, they are most of us we believe that we went to school, but our school, we are so illiterate that we don't even know what education is all about. What education do is to make you to think like a rational human being, think like a human. Most of them are not thinking like that. Some of them, go and check when they were in the school. The other people that are carrying expo and you know the thing, they will do everything and come out to have the certificate. Some of them, we know that people that are ruling us today cannot even tell us where they went to school, and they will tell us all manner of things. These are the kind of people that are ruling us. So when Boala, them and Co are talking, I don't listen to them because they don't even feel what we are feeling. What Boala is, from PDP, he said all manner of things. Some people like Omakri them. They are looking for their pocket. They are not thinking of the consequences of what is happening to this nation. They don't love this country. Anything that happens, all of them will jackpot. They don't even belong here. So when we are talking, feeling the passion we are feeling, because we are here, I have a factory, I know what we are passing through. I have complained to you that almost all my workers, I have sacked them. Because what you are buying 10 naira today, you buy 20 naira. You can't make it. And they are telling us that they are projecting. Where are they coming with their projection? Every indices pointed at that. Nothing is happening in this country. Where is your president? This is a very good question everybody should ask when we have this problem.
Some others may dispute what you're saying, that it's not everyone that would say that nothing is going on in this country. Some would say things are turning out fine.
Let them tell us the places so that we know.
Was only made possible with Tinubu's government. I'm saying that there are some persons who will tell you that the policy formation of this administration is realigning Nigeria in the right direction.
Which direction? Yes, I want them to tell us.
No, I'm just, again, let it
yes, that's a general, yes.
Exactly. Some persons will say that it only takes the strong will of Tinubu for certain things to have been done. Others will say what things were done.
That's the question
what
I'm
things
asking.
have been seen, what things have been expected, and who are this person speaking that are saying that this administration is turning out well for them. If you're talking about some
He's a politician,
experts,
sister. He's a politician.
There are some persons who
money
seem to
money are
want
going to their hand. Money.
Okay.
Go and check the exchange rate. Go and borrow money. Go to bank. You know, most of the countries of the world, if you have a very good proposal, you can walk to the bank and borrow money and finance your project or your thing, and you employ other people. But here, the bank will charge you and tell you to go and bring this collateral, go and bring that.
Okay,
So where?
The presidency had told us that Tinubu went to Abu Dhabi. From there, we heard that he was with Paul Kagame. We saw a picture, which obviously the president told us was AI enhanced, where he and the president were discussing. That is President Tinubu and the other president, Paul Kagame, were discussing global affairs. But up till now, Nigerians are asking, where is their president? Today is the 6th of January, 2026, and they haven't seen the president. Is it possible that the president is just taking a fresh of breath air outside Nigeria to return and commence his activity? He may be actually on a working vacation. Is there anything wrong with that, though, in as much as he has issues pending here?
Esther, everything is wrong with it. By now we're supposed to stop this rhetoric the presidency is giving us. By now we're supposed to hit the ground running. Remember that this is a continuous government of APC. Okay. They don't need to give us excuses. They don't. You see the excuses they were giving us when they took over from PDP. PDP spoiled this, PDP did this, PDP did this. Until after 4 years, nothing. Until after 8 years, nothing. Then another administration comes on board and keep giving us this same cock and bull story. Means that they are confused. They have deceived Nigeria. You see, every loving father will be the first day of the month of the year. You will sit down and plan with your children. Normally, you will see that it's okay. The year has come to an end. This area we didn't do well. This area we did well. Look at what we are going to do. You plan. You never plan. You only go outside the country. Are you bringing Kagali and his country to come and invest? Whereby in your house there are a lot of issues. People are dying. Hunger everywhere. Tell me what aspect of our sector in this country that is working well. Is it the health sector? Is it the power? Tell me, let them come out and tell us where Mr. President have done well and we say he is not doing well. No. What we are saying is the president is supposed to be in Nigeria, in your home, in your country, to see things working. Nothing. All the travel he went and go to this place and all, they were telling us he's going to bring foreign investors. Look at when President Donald Trump, that first day he was taking his oath of office, he said how many companies have ever flew money into America to do business with them. He didn't travel. But somebody is traveling, trying to beg people to come and invest in a country that people are not knowing what will happen the next day. This is mess. We are not running a country.
All right, Mr. Tony Bata, like I told you earlier, that this is a political season already. Wike is the one that has kicked up the storm with the dramatic take on events, right? And he's spilling quite a lot. I don't know if you listen to the world news. I was able to play out some of the statements he made. Now, Wike is of the notion that the APC National Secretary could not deliver his polling booth for Tinubu in 2023. He also said that some of the persons who were given positions right now in the APC could not deliver for Tinubu, and that he, amongst all the South states, was the only person that could deliver for Tinubu. Others are saying that Tinubu and APC needs to be careful with how they handle Wike, that they ought to have consulted Wike or carried him along before Fubara defected to the All Progressives Congress, being the fact that he actually delivered Rivers State for them. And now APC believes that now that the governor is now in APC, they should be in charge of the affairs in the state. Wike is saying no, they do not have a right to dabble into the affairs of Rivers State. He will definitely handpick the next governor of Rivers State. I think last week he said that he apologized to the people of Rivers, that he disappointed them for picking Fubara. And he actually said that Fubara is ungrateful, that he refused to meet on agreement. This agreement we've been hearing, we don't don't know exactly what this agreement is. But as it stands now, it feels like Fubara joining the APC is not what Wike anticipated. And one would have thought that he anticipated it when he saw the state of emergency that was declared in Rivers, and Fubara was literally trying to claw out of the drowning water. He had actually politically found himself. He needed to be the good graces of the president. Now, very recently, the National Security Advisor in company of the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, actually spoke to Fubara and said, "You're doing well." And the president said, "You're doing well," and that we consider you to be the leader in Rivers. But when it comes to ground logistics, the ability to mobilize, because already Wike seems to be on a tour across Rivers State, galvanizing and mobilizing for Tinubu ahead of 2027. But he's warning some APC members not to dabble into Rivers affairs. In other words, Wike doesn't want an APC person in Rivers for 2027. Why is that so? If you actually facilitated the process and everything that turned the way it was for the benefit of the All Progressives Congress.
Esther, I love this question. This question came out in the morning when we were doing Igbo program.
Okay.
And I told them that, you see, Wike is not political smart.
You sure?
Yes. Wike is a politics of Agbero. When you are analyzing, you saw how they mutilated things. Rough, how the whole thing was. We saw it. Now, you see, Wike is talking about agreement. Remember that if actually there's any agreement, you had that agreement when Fubara was in PDP. So the agreement was Fubara in PDP and Wike in PDP. Now, Fubara have left PDP to APC. And so that agreement, go and get Fubara of PDP, not Fubara in APC. And I love what APC is doing now. They have told Mr. President, either you choose Wike or us.
Yeah.
And I love how they are defending the governor of APC, being Fubara. And, you know, Wike, why is saying Wike is not smart and not intelligent? It's only because, you know, law can shine on anybody. It is God that can give anybody, whatever happened, that law shine on you. Don't say I'm very intelligent and smart. Now, if Wike had been a smart guy, Wike wouldn't have allowed Fubara to join APC. He wouldn't have done that. Because Fubara have entered APC. Now, APC need people. And APC need leader. They know that Wike is a betrayer. It is Wike's antecedent that is keeping him in this. Wike is fighting the last battle of his life. And he's losing it. He has already lost that battle. So what he's doing, I expected him to do that. He will do it, and he cannot. When the election comes, what Wike is banking of all these things INEC is doing for them. But this time around, I think it will not work out. We know when the chief of staff of Wike came out on board and telling Nigerians how they do these things. And Wike is still banking on it, going on this. This is and I love what Tinubu is doing to them.
But wait, no, for now, let's not say if Tinubu is doing it because he's not in the country for now.
He's people.
That Wike is not just fighting Fubara alone, all right, but also Akpabio and Hope Uzodinma. And one would wonder why. Now, he currently disclosed that his inner caucus, that he wasn't fully consulted. That I just said it to you that's one of his grounds. He wasn't fully consulted on the choice of who became the sole administrator in Rivers State. So when Ibok Eta Ibans became the sole administrator, he was surprised about it. The president did not tell him he was going to actually nominate that person, that general, to be the former Navy general, to actually be in charge of Rivers State as the sole administrator. And obviously a decision, he said, was made by Tinubu, the president's chief of staff Gbajabiamila, and Akpabio, that there were no proper consultation. Also, as a result, he vowed that he would not let Akpabio return in 2027 as the Senate president. All of these are insinuations on the ground. You also recall as well that Hope Uzodinma is really not in the good book with Wike because of what transpired in Imo State. Hope Uzodinma had his candidate, Wike has his candidate, that's Sam Anyanwu, whom he wants to. And then you know what happened afterwards. Hope Uzodinma went to Tinubu, and you saw what transpired. Now, it's possible that there are some strong forces that Wike is trying to contend with in the All Progressives Congress. Possibly there's a facade that he seems to be very close with the president, that anything he tells the president or wants, the president grant. But the president has his own persons who you would consider his support base, who will logistically help him carry things out. Do you think that Wike is trying to disentangle the president from these persons so he becomes the only ally? That's one. Two, if that's not the case, is Wike being too loud, too boisterous, just because he was able to pull through for the president in 2023? And then number three, if the president becomes tired, do you think it's going to call Wike's bluff and possibly rain down the hot spot on him? And I'm talking about the NSA, the EFCC, and all of that on Wike's cupboard that is full with skulls and skeletons.
Esther, Wike is a dying man, political dying man.
He doesn't sound so.
Listen.
Okay.
Any person that is dying, you will fight. Have you seen somebody dying? When somebody wants to die, that's a kind of force. You try to, do some of that thing, push your leg and do those things until the last breath. Boom. You say this person is. So that is what Wike is doing. Remember that APC is a family. PDP is a family. So if we are having family meeting, Wike will not be there. Are you not aware of it? Wike will not be there when APC kakus, APC go. He is not part of APC. And Wike will not be there when PDP is doing. So tell me which political party Wike is doing. So what Wike is doing now with the little money Wike have, with the one he's getting from as a minister, people around him are trying to get something from him. And when that thing finish, when he finish, you will see what will happen. And I love the way APC is playing their politics where Wike is. Wike, what they are doing is the end justify the means. They have used Wike at that particular time. I said it. In life, don't say because I have this or somebody give me this. You insult everybody. You think you are God. And when the time comes, people will remove seed from you. So what Wike is doing is what he's supposed to do. And remember that Wike want to make his son to be one of the to contest for National Assembly. And which political party I'm asking for this? Which political party is going to enter ADC? Is going to enter PDP is already gone or APC. So what Wike is doing when the time comes, the APC will arrange their thing. They have already said that.
Well, they're waiting for the president to come because
president cannot leave APC.
Is asking the president to decide.
He will decide
to choose between Wike and them in the APC.
So
far now, the president is not around, but there are talks that the president is actually trying to see how they can come to a peaceful resolution, have a conversation with him, possibly to pat him down that there's nothing going to actually happen in regards to the calculation as to PDP, APC interfering in Rivers politics. For example, Wike was seen in Asari Dokubo's house. He went to pay him a visit. And obviously, Asari Dokubo, he would definitely take him in as, thank you for coming to consult me. So the big wigs and the traditional leaders, Wike has been consulting all of them along all the local governments in Rivers. The idea is, please support me with whoever I intend to choose ahead of 2027. We'll come back to Governor Bauchi State and Oyo State, setting to, they're about to defect to the ADC. We're going to know how that takes place. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Evening Rush right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We're going to take a very short break now. When we return, the Evening Rush continues. So kindly stay with us.
It's time to prayerfully re-strategize for positive surprises in 2026. It will be a strange encounter with God for divine speed at the first edition of the Prayer Rain program of the year 2026. Happening live at MFM Prayer City along Lagos Ibadan Expressway. The General Overseer of the Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministries, Dr. D.K. Olukoya, will be ministering live in the power of God. It's a special edition. Prayer Rain, Friday nights, January 2026 by 8 a.m. at MFM Prayer City. Be part of the intensive prayer to position yourself and your family for something big. Indeed, it is your year of great deliverance and fresh glory. Jesus is Lord.
Life dey beautiful, but na who get better head dey enjoy better life. Na why oyinbo people say head na wealth, but who dey take care of the body? Introducing Emera Elixir, nature's gift wey sabi work. E dey detox your body, boost your immune system. No huru-huru, no wahala. Shey na ulcer, prostate issues or BP issues, Emera don show. Emera dey clear H. pylori and any kind chronic ulcer wey dey body. Make I talk am again. Emera dey clear any kind ulcer, gastric ulcer, duodenal ulcer, ulcer wey dey give you heartburn or chest pain wey dey hold you. Na Emera be the ogbonge solution nutrition wey your body need. Emira dey give support to patients wey get high blood pressure, prostate enlargement, diabetes. E dey help you remove high cholesterol for body, flush kidney and give you better health wey gallant. Emira na herbal, organic and e dey NAFDAC certified o, so you know say e legit well well. No be my tick o, na nature wey sabi. Get your own now, call 09011223311. Na Emira Elixir say drink health, live better. Marketers and distributors needed nationwide o.
House dey dark and nepa bill dey choke. E dey worry you as e dey affect your business. So Solution don come. Imagine say you wake up for morning, light no shake, fridge don block, business no get wahala, everything dey okay. No be dream o. With Yohaku, na you dey control your light. Yohaku dey sell gas cooker, freezer, fridge, and dem go furnish you with modern kitchen o. Whether na inverter, batteries, panels, smart street lights, be na solar AC system wey you wan use for house, business, abi for industrial work, Yohaku stand chim to help you. Bye to NEPA bill o. No wait till transformer go spoil again o. Oya run call Yohaku for 070-121-30260 or 080-324-82573, or you fit to call 080-669-60066. For Lagos, we dey for shop F1179 Industrial Section, Ojo Alaba International Market, or shop G6 Electronic Section, Alaba International Market, back of Games Village, Karu District for Abuja. For Port Harcourt, we dey for number 51 Oporo Road, Eziowa Elite Trade Center for Rivers State. Yohaku website na www.yohakuproducts.com. Online store na www.yohakustore.com. Yohaku, from sun to earth, we dey make your mind dey cool.
And welcome back. This is still the Evening Rush right here on the Voice of the People 90.3 FM. If you're just joining us, we've actually gone quite a mile into some of the issues that we discussed today. But basically, we've discussed insecurity. We've discussed the seeming inability of Nigeria to handle this. We've also discussed Israel expressing their intention to participate in helping Nigeria rout out Boko Haram, ISWAP, as well as ISIS. We also heard Israel intend to share intelligence, and there are some Nigerians who say that some drones have been sighted, Israeli drones have been sighted, and jets. There's no clarification yet or authentication to that effect, but Israel is promising to work with the Nigerian government in intelligence sharing in helping them to fight this out. And the American government has also not denied assisting Nigeria as well. They're promising more airstrikes in most of the red zones where this ISWAP terrorists are hiding, especially now that they seem to be running out into other communities that borders Nigeria and other Sahelian nations. In that regard, however, that did not actually recede the pulse or the adrenaline push in the political arena. Wike has already kicked off, going across several communities in Rivers and giving subtle threats to Tinubu and the All Progressives Congress, telling them that he actually delivered more for the president in 2023 than those who are in the inner caucus of the president now, who could not deliver their polling units way back in 2023. The APC is asking the president to choose between them and Wike, that he's trying to disintegrate the APC. Exactly what he did in PDP is what he intends to do in the APC. Now, there are strong indications that the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Abdulkadir Mohammed, and the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, are on the verge of joining the ADC. I don't know about that of Seyi Makinde, because I can't actually explain how Seyi Makinde will want to join the ADC. Sources who are close to the matter reveal that if this move materializes, it could be a significant shake in Nigeria's political landscape. How true, I don't know. The APC already has about 28 of the governors in their enclave. Reports are suggesting that the defection is part of a broader strategic realignment by some top politicians seeking a new platform to achieve their political ambitions. Aisha Yusufu is also one of them. Mr. Tony Mbata, do you think this particular information information is true. I know Bala Mohammed recently gave a threat that anybody who tries to soil his name, especially from the All Progressives Congress, that there will be war if there is unnecessary persecution on persons who are considered to be opposition, based on the investigation on his commissioner, as well as his name being mentioned as one of the sponsors of terrorism in Nigeria. The EFCC has reacted to the comments made by Bala Mohammed, but he gave a threat as of last week. Is it possible that Bala Mohammed will also want to join the ADC? Also, with Sheyi Makinde, I know he has a presidential ambition, but with his presidential ambition, possibly with what is going on right now, he seems to be one of the strong members in the PDP, the faction of the PDP. So do you see Sheyi Makinde defecting to the ADC?
Everything is possible in politics. No permanent enemy, no permanent friend. And even Sheyi Makinde, I may not be surprised, because with what is going in ADC, when they have their primaries, maybe if Atiku picked it, and I know that Obi cannot be vice, possibility may be Sheyi Makinde because of where you are coming from, so that we can divide that vote. So there could be possibility of this. All these things are political arithmetic. Then coming to Bola Mohammed, we know that he have been having issue with the present administration. Even he said that, is it by force for me to join APC? I will not join APC. And the possible best for him is to look at any alternative political party that
Who will be looking for it?
I mean,
Bola Mohammed.
Bola Mohammed. So for him to look any political party that will give him that.
Most of the factions of the PDP have joined the ADC, especially those who are loyal.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Joined the ADC,
So,
but right now it feels like the faction of the Bala Mohammed and Sheyi Makinde are the authentic faction of the PDP.
But
why would they leave? Why
what
would they
the
leave
court
PDP
is
to join the
doing,
ADC?
what the court is and INEC is doing now, shows that there are a lot of invisible factors that are working against PDP. And they are
The one that Wike referred to as Amala Convention.
and Wike, what about it? So I don't want to borrow the word from Wike, because Wike is a dying man, a dying politician.
I
So
don't want to buy that. I don't
Wike,
believe that yet.
you see, it's not somebody. Something happened when I was in secondary school.
I still feel this theatrics or drama is deliberate.
Let me tell you something. Something happened when I was in secondary school. This 1,500 meters race, you run it, I think 4 times or 5 times.
Okay.
I was the first person that move with the speed. Bah, 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 bah. After the first one, people were hailing me. Second one, third one, I began to go back. I didn't even see fourth position. Yes, it's not easy. It's not somebody that started campaigning that will win. So allow Wike to be doing what he's doing. He just want to impress Mr. President. I have done it before. I will do it again. He didn't do anything because he didn't win election. It was because of rigging, and that rigging will not work out now. Everybody knows what they did. So for them leaving a PDP, it's for PDP is already dead. So they will look for any platform to make sure they achieve their political ambition.
Well,
Remember
this
that Bola Mohammed has been eyeing vice president.
No, but look at the scenario right now. At this point, we're talking about the reality of this thing with these two big wigs. I don't want to give my personal opinion about this, but I don't know if these individuals will join the ADC.
Nothing is impossible.
Well, I said I don't know. I'm not certain. I am not certain yet if they'll join the ADC because there are so many interests. And again, remember the whole factor is the turn of the South. If Bala Mohammed is joining, is he indicating that he has a presidential ambition for 2023?
He's not.
Sheyi Makinde has a presidential
Sheyi Makinde may be eyeing for VP. Yes.
Okay, well.
Maybe I said it before. He may be eyeing for VP. As soon as maybe Atiku picks the ADC, if Atiku will pick it, then Obi go and mark it. Obi cannot be VP. So if Obi, they may not pick.
How are you certain about that?
I am so 100%. Obi cannot VP for anybody.
You cannot give 100% on a human being.
This one, you see this one, Esther, we are here on live broadcast. We are here on live program. You call to my attention that it's Tony Mbata, you said this. Obi cannot be VP to Atiku. So the next alternative way is either Sheyi Makinde or Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi will not make more wave than Sheyi Makinde.
You remember Aisha Yusufu said that she was not going to become any political member to any political party. But what has just happened now?
He said because of Obi.
And then she said that, no, listen.
He said, I listened to them.
She said so. She said because of Obi. But this was someone that said she was never. And then now, even the persons in the ADC that they had called characters, criminals, or personalities, or whatever, but she's not going to work with them. Let me play what she said recently in an interview.
Whatever he says is absolutely wrong in that, and I will tell you because I was part and parcel of that campaign. That was a campaign that was driven by Nigerians who were passionate and came out. And in the whole of that campaign, and I say this reverse psychology, mind engineering, that propaganda that they always do to talk about this thing, they were the ones who used ethnicity and religion, and pushed it in the faces of people. Everywhere that Mr. Peter Obi went to, he literally would say to you, do not vote for me because you think I'm an Igbo man or a Christian or this or that. Vote for me because you think I'm the most competent. And he will always ask the question between Muslims and Christians, do we buy bread anywhere? We buy bread cheaper, and then he will be there. And I think it's very what's the word I'm looking for now? Not disingenuous. It's very disingenuous for this question to repeatedly being spoken about in the terms that, he's the one who exploited religion. As a journalist, you know what happened. Don't tell me what other people are saying. What are your findings in that particular? And if there's anyone, we saw Tinubu who was doing the Emilokon. What does the Emilokon to use their turn? So what was that? That was not exploitation. That was, something else. But one of the things that I'm going to say now is that Mr. Peter Obi's chances are better now in 2026 going to the 2027 election than it was in the 2023 election, 2022-23 election. I'll tell you what. The first thing is that when Mr. Peter Obi came out of PDP, Nigerians had been locked into two-party. It's only two-party. I remember we did a red card movement, and I think that was 2017, 2018 when we did red card movement to say to Nigerians who can actually vote out of the parties, APC, and PDP. Nigerians couldn't really see that. But he came out of PDP, went to an obscure party, and he was able to rally people around. There were people who said, believed in him, believed in his capacity, but they felt the party it was in, there was nowhere they were going. This was the same person that we were told that it was 4 people that were tweeting in a room. This was the same person that was told he cannot get up to 100,000 votes. He ended up, INEC, after they have divided his vote and passed it here and there, ended up, giving him that 6 million votes. That tells you a whole lot. So those same people who felt as of 2023 that even though he had capacity, this party, they are no longer feeling that they've seen what he can do. They've seen that since after the 2023 election, where a lot of people, after being defeated, they go out of the country, they go and stay somewhere else. You will not see them again until close to the next election. He has been on the streets everywhere, going literally all over the country. So that in itself also, it's something that it's, gearing people to see him and know that indeed he has what it takes for this election. We'll get there, we will see. And I'll tell you that when we get there, call me to this station. Let's have a conversation about that. And I see, because even today, a journalist called me and it was like, Aisha, I want to talk to you on this. I saw this video. Is it I'm like, really? I just picked a card. I thought that was the first thing you're going to call me about. And okay, another thing that I forgot to mention.
So what Aisha literally was saying in this interview was that she was asked a question that she said that if Peter Obi decides to become a vice president, she would actually vote or walk against him. And now they also asked that this set of persons in the ADC you claim you may not actually work with, what exactly are we seeing now? She was trying to speak on the fact that this was what Peter Obi was, and this was how he was able
in the past you said that there are personalities that you don't want to work with, and how the one way you get decided to rescue Nigeria. But the things that you're not in the party,
and if you listen to what she said,
absolutely. I've always said that politics is not a romantic affair. I'm not looking for people that we are in love with, or we love each other. We might not love each other, we might not like each other, but we have a singularity of purpose, and that's to give Nigeria good governance. And one of the things I want people to understand, those people we talk about or wherever, we did not go to meet them. They met us in opposition. We've been here, and I'm not going to clear the place where I've been holding government accountable because other people are joining me. They are welcome. Even whoever, those that are giving bad governance today, if they want to come and join and begin to think of how we're all going to come together to give good governance, they are all welcome. This country is Nigeria, it's our country, and we are not allowing anybody to use any reverse psychology or mind engineering and say, oh, you said that you don't want to work with this thing. As long as they are the ones coming to us, we are not the ones who join them in the place where they're giving bad governance. For those people that you're talking about, they have seen the place where they are in. There's a place where they're giving Nigeria bad governance, insecurity, and what have you, lack of employment, and they've decided to atone for their sins. It's not for me to tell them whether we will be together or not be together. It's for them to do the best. One thing that I know, and I assure every Nigeria, is that wherever I am, it has to be about Nigeria and the betterment of the people of.
So this has to do with people who said that how come Peter Obi intends to work with this set of persons that they had condemned and called out in 2023. Is Aisha Yusufu's response suitable enough in addressing that?
And let me.
No, I said, is
yes.
Aisha's response suitable?
Yes, it's suitable.
In this narrative?
It's suitable. When APC came, most of the people that form APC from PDP, and we give them benefit of doubt for them because they told Nigerians they are going to turn things around to make Nigeria better, and we believe them. What did we see? So we keep trying. And remember, he said we are not the one that meeting them. They are the one that begging us, because they must have seen that they have put Nigeria in a state of ugamuga, in a state where we cannot even know our left from our right. So they are coming for us now. Okay. And anybody can repent.
Coming for us. Are you in the ADC?
I'm not in ADC.
Okay.
I'm not. The party I belong, I said it in the morning. Somebody asked me this question. I said, the party I belonged before was APP, when I was organizing secretary, and the ABGA. Since
so
then,
why are you no longer in APGA?
I'm no longer in any. Since I joined human rights, I have not belong to any political party. So I want to be seen being an impartial judge, where I will criticize anybody that is doing something that is not good, and also be a friend that somebody that is doing good. But not that when you give me appointment to work for Nigeria, I will say no. I will take it.
You take it?
Yes.
Even in this
I'm not begging for it, but if you give me appointment to work for this country, to put Nigeria, to make Nigeria great again, I will do it. But I will not do anything.
You work in this state of Hungamuga.
I will not work in the presence of this Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because APC, I cannot belong to APC. They have approached me severally. Yes. And I will not.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. I will not. Yes. I know.
They say you can join and make a difference.
You can't. These people, this APC, you cannot. You cannot. PDP is far better than APC.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So what Aisha said, she was 100% correct.
Omodele Momodu is advising leaders of the ADC to enforce discipline within the coalition before it's too late. Momodu, in a statement via his X handle today, titled "My Candid Advice to ADC: Avoid Wike Scenario," saying that some groups have introduced aggression into the party. He questioned why some groups are insisting that the ADC presidential candidate ticket must be given to a particular candidate or aspirant. He said that the main conveners of the coalition that adopted ADC have promised to make it an open party for all and one that will uphold democratic tenets. He emphasized that no group or individual will be allowed to cause chaos within the ADC. Do you think he's speaking to the obedient?
Yes, indirectly he is speaking to the obedient, but I love what he's saying, because in ADC we are expecting to see another new tool, another new style of politics.
You keep saying we like you're in the ADC.
And I say we Nigerians,
okay.
We Nigerians. When I say we, I mean Nigerians, not everybody in ADC. We have seen all the shenanigans, PDP, APC, and even when they were pushing Obi to join, Obi say, I want to see a new thing, so that when we are something that we are going to live for our generation, where we will say yes. You know, PDP, when they have that their gentleman agreement, if you talk to them, they say it was not written. This is this is that. APC the same thing. So I believe that ADC, like tomorrow, on Saturday, Lagos State NEC or whatever, they will have ADC meeting. The information written to me. So when they finish that meeting,
next week or this week?
This week, Saturday. So when they finish their meeting, we'll know what will happen within them. I will get the information too.
Within them in terms of what? Selecting candidates?
Most of the things they will put in place, how things will be run. We are expecting them to do things differently from other political parties, so that Nigerians will know that, yes, these people are serious. And I believe they will do that. That's my belief. they will do this. And I don't think that Obi will join them without seeing some of the indices that will give Nigerians hope.
All right. Quite an interesting submission there, Mr. Tony Mbata. Let's take a couple of reactions from Nigerians and also read out their WhatsApp messages. I would implore us that it's time for you to give us your reaction to what we have discussed here. I would like to know what your own logical thinking is concerning the situation in River State. The subcurrent actually is getting to be quite tense, and Wike is not soft pedaling for, I would say he has begun politics already. In fact, you would be so surprised. You think he's still the governor of the state, the way he has been moving all across the state ever since last week. You know, his primary assignment has been left. There are also talks that it's possible that he'll be dumped in 2027 if Tinubu wins the election. He may not be the FCT minister, and so he needs to have a grasp in Rivers politics, so the stream of income and the relevance continues even after 2027 if he's not given any appointment whatsoever. The number to call is 080-3692-9933, 080-3692-9933, and the WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338, 0817-1756-338. That is the WhatsApp number. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Mister.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. Happy New Year.
Oh no, same to you.
Okay.
What of Barrister Darlington?
Barrister Darlington is fine.
He's fine, okay. He told me he want to eat his money, so he should come over. He stayed there. Yeah, they start to take care of the money. All right, now let's go back to the topic proper. I'm only after we have been trying to get you for about 3 of your shows like this, but it was not possible.
So
If the let them listen carefully to what I'm telling them now. If I take them and they do them, they do not fine tune this will be joining. It's going to be very dangerous for them. If anybody forces Ateko out of the scene, if that has not been agreed before we join, you remember when Darlington was asking what was the delay? Did he tell us the reason for the delay? Both of you were arguing that day. So you are on the side that they must have fine-tuned these things before you joined. I listened to both of you. That day it was very hot between two of you. So what I'm saying is this. Now, if that has not been done and Ateko will still come out to run, that will be dangerous. So that is number one. Number two, if Ateko bows down to pressure, not from his mind, let Obi go, not from his mind, then he will be behind the scene. Let me tell you, do you remember what happened between the president and Muhammad Buhari? Do you remember?
Yes.
Buhari dragged his feet before he could raise Tinubu. Do you remember?
Buhari wanted to even install an interim government.
Exactly. So, and the next moment he raised up that hand, that was when the Northern don't know anything about obedience. So what they know is this: their political leaders. Do you understand? So if Ateko is angry and step aside with anger, sorry, Obi is not going anywhere, because the message will be communicated. Sorry, will be communicated to the people that, oh, I'm not happy, I'm not for this man, even if they did not talk. So let it be that they have already agreed that, oh, my pikin, make it call Obi like that. Obi, oh yeah, make you go, make I wait for you. If time see there after 4 years, let me go. If you know they were, let us leave it because instead have tried. But if anybody forces him out of the scene, you will inform them to rally. You will be behind. When people clap hand, they clap. When they laugh, they laugh. You will not initiate anything. You will not going to be the one to start it, and it's not going to be the one to end it. So if Obi knows that he really, you see, there's what they call entertainment football. There's what they call winning. You can win 4 goals at the end of the day. Another person win 5. The person that wins 5, he has won the match. So all your four goals is almost like 0. Do you understand? So let Obi and their ADC group, let them pacify Ateko very, very well if they must go to anywhere. Because if they make Ateko to be angry, it's okay, no problem. I will go. But you're not going to talk, but let me see how it goes. And if the Northerners did not join Ateko, sorry, Obi will not go anywhere. Mark my word. Thank you so much.
Thank you. But a couple of persons may puncture holes in your submission. They will say, after all, in 2023, Atiku was not a major factor. Peter Obi did not have a governor, did not have anyone, and he was able to pull what he pulled. But anyways,
remember the
not even that. He's even saying that if what's his name, Atiku decides to step aside because he was pressured to do so, and behind the scenes he drags his feet in having to assist to be that he will not go anywhere. And I said some people will puncture what he surmised by saying that did not play out in 2023. Atiku had his people, and Peter Obi was in Labour Party, and he pulled what he pulled. There was no governor, there was no former governor, there was just Nigerians. But then the dynamic of 2023 is not the same dynamic now.
It's not.
A lot has actually changed in regards to that. 08036929933. Hello, good evening. Hello,
good evening.
Good evening, welcome. Happy New Year.
Hello.
I can hear you. Welcome.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Kindly call us back if you cannot hear us. 08036929933. 08036929933. Hello, good evening. Welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Happy New Year.
The same to you. Thank you very much, Mrs. Esther.
Welcome, sir. Malam.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
How are you doing?
This is Malam Bello. I am calling you from Hotoro in Kano.
Yeah, day.
Yeah, thank you. See, let us be honest to ourselves. Except if we want Tinubu to continue with his bad governance come 2027, that is the only way we should be talking about Obi to run under him. Because if Atiku even supported Obi without being on the ballot, to be honest with you, because I'm not happy at all with this current government. What I am praying for day and night is to kick this government out of the Avila come 2027. But Obi alone cannot do that. The only thing that can kick this man out of this. By the way, let me be honest to you. I am Muslim. Before any other thing, let me first of all tell Nigerians to reject Muslim ticket. And by the grace of God, with Donald Trump intervention, nothing will become like a Muslim ticket come 2027. If you remember last election, because some of our people here are very literate, some of our people here believe on religious. If some of them hear Peter, before you put Obi, they will tell you that one an army, this one is a beggar. So it will give advantage of winning to Ahmed Bola Tinubu because his name is Ahmed, and by the way, he's not even a good Muslim. But God knows who is worshiping him from his pure heart. The only thing that can kick this man out of the villa is when Atiku stand with Obi, not just to support him that yes, not enough vote for Obi that will make Obi win the election. If you remember last election, Obi didn't score one vote in Zamfara. In Kano, he didn't score one vote. He only scored some votes in North Central like Suabi and Nasarawa and Abuja. Abuja is the center of all. That's about all this from south, northeast, northwest. I'm not sure he can get any tangible votes from here come 2027. So every other supporters of this will be His Excellency, former governor of Anambra State, should be very, very careful and reason very, very well before come 2027, so that we will not use the slogan of election is rigged. Again, thank you very much, and God continue to bless your management.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam Bello. Thank you for calling. 08036929933. 08036929933. The WhatsApp number is 0817175638. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, welcome. Happy New Year to you. What's your name?
Same to you. This is Triple A from Mojo.
Triple A. Interesting. Triple A, what's the full meaning of Triple A? Hello? Oh my God. Triple A, kindly call back. Your connection got disconnected. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Happy New Year, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Same to you. What's your name?
My name is Titus, calling for Yaba.
All right, please go ahead.
I don't know why you people are afraid to say to Santiago as it is.
You don't know what?
Let me play. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said, I don't know why you people, fear to say something like it was as it is.
Okay.
Moreover, we can have revealed that he stole MP votes.
Yeah.
To she read MP votes. He carried MP votes. We give her as a twist. Person that he will know and now they have confessed what he did in River State. Just like Aero 5 so they cannot do 2 levels and he came out as will be one election. So the movement that will be in that party now APC. There's a group of people are forcing him to declare that he have a good groundwork. And they have come out to say it's an LP, I don't know, it's in the APC to contest for presidency. You people don't know they are going to have one article and others of the. We are just saying all sorts of things that we cannot be vice president, we cannot be. Don't wait for ADC convention and see what will happen. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much for that. Mr. Tony Bata, I told you when you were saying I'm 100% what
Obi,
how can you confidently say that?
Obi will not be either Obi will support Atiku, another person will if Atiku. See, Mr. the Tony, issue there is that
she bets. I'm not saying that it will happen.
I have said it here.
That you cannot call 100%.
If Atiku picks it, Obi will not be vice. Obi will support Atiku, another person will be vice.
Should we bet?
I don't bet. That's one thing with me.
Mr. Tony, you don't want to land it.
But we have said it. Today is 6th of January.
Mr. Tony,
today is 6th of January.
We're supposed
this
to make money.
This is 6th of January.
Let us bet now.
I don't bet.
I want to make money.
No, I don't bet. But today is 6th of January. And this article may not pick it up.
Okay. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sister. How you doing?
I did. Happy New Year. Boyson, right?
Yeah, no, this is Dennis.
Oh, Dennis, you sound like Boyson. Dennis, welcome.
Yeah. Excuse me, I wanted to say something. What I wanted to say, help me tell this Tony that the way he's taking it is not supposed to be so. Even if the is advertising an article, I'm not saying trouble with that. You should not be talking like that people must not be vice. People must not be vice. Why? It's just like tribalism now. It's not be talking like that way.
Did you see my English? I say Obi will not. I didn't say Obi. I'm telling you what will happen. You will not.
I'm not supposed to say so.
Obi will not take VP based on the realities of the law.
I drove that system.
You don't listen to me. But Obi will support ADC.
I beg you. That system is not good. I beg. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tony Bata.
Obi will support ADC
you cannot
to the fullness.
Didn't you hear Aisha Yusufu what she said now?
Yes.
You cannot say 100% for this politician.
Obi will support ADC.
Too.
But Obi will not take
vice.
Hello,
it's Esther Wachikusa. Happy New Year.
I wish you the same. How did you spend your New Year? How did you spend it for?
Now we did here now. You know here.
I didn't know your voice.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
Well done. In fact, you guys are doing a wonderful work.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
My name is Sunday. I'm calling from Mushi.
Sunday from Mushi. All right. So now you see the market or you see the road?
I did so.
Businessman. No darling.
Nigeria, I'm not ready for Nigeria.
Have you?
If you don't know, how do you know why are you?
Wallahi. All right. What do you have to say?
Well, if you want, I want to talk about Obi and Atiku. You see, no matter how we see, they must work together. Everything that's going to coming to 27 elections must be unity. It's only unity that will make them defeat so-called president. Why is that language is that? I'm not favored by that president at all. So that's why I that language. So what I'm saying is that let there be unity between this ADC party, so that whatever thing they're coming out with, they will defeat the past or the present government. And then the people we have their way. Then concerning the day of the election, you see, what I'm telling the people is that men need to walk as men. God is here as God. I always say Nigeria must pray anything. So that no matter how devious, wickedly, evil, backless, whatever way the enemy will want to come, so that the plan of Nigeria people will not be fulfilled, God will take it away and bring fulfillment with the people of God. So I believe that as we pray and come out to vote, that way the enemy is free.
All right.
That is my prayer.
Thank
so at
you,
the end,
Sunday.
we pray the hour. Yeah, thank you.
Right. I wish you well.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Enjoy your day. But Mr. Tonio, the politicians are brazenly admitting that they rigged the election.
You see, that's where institutions are not working. This is where they have finished this country. Somebody will come out. Look at when the chief of state Tony came openly. Nothing happened. That's why people like Wike then will come out and talk. Nothing will happen. Because the man in charge has given room to all these things.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Yeah.
Thank you, Esther.
How are you?
I'm fine. Mr. Tony, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Promise from my bed.
Promise from my bed. Promise. Welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. My little contribution to the program is just about Obi. You know, when Mr. Tony is saying that Obi will not be vice president, I think on my own part, I don't know if maybe Mr. Tony is saying, how would I put it?
The certainty he's given. Hello? Oh, please promise.
Go back.
Hello?
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 Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Happy New Year, Oga.
Sir, thank you.
How you doing?
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, this is Uche from Ijegu.
Uche from Ijegu. Uche, go ahead.
Yes, what I want to ask is this week really a barrister?
Hello?
Yes, a week really a barrister.
They say it's barrister.
They said we have not seen the certificate.
Usually will help us to find out because the alternative coming from government is beyond our expectations because it's getting too much. I don't understand if that man is really a barrister because barristers don't talk that way and they don't behave that way.
How do you?
And coming to what Mr. Tony said about.
Hello?
Don't call too.
No. I don't know what's going on. Hello? Ogini now, network, don't do me like this today. Ogini, what's all this? I don't like this type of wahala, because don't do us like this, please. This is New Year. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Happy New Year.
Same to you, Esther. Esther. Let me tell you something that will surprise you.
Good evening.
You know, as things are going on now, as long as Obi don't come to ADC, this is what will happen. Because Obi don't promise, say he will do only one term. That is 4 years.
Yeah.
Then, according to the palpation of the politicians, the power is in the east, south now. East now. This Yoruba side. So, probably, it's not even probably. Atiku himself, this is my palpation and this is what actually is going to happen. Atiku is going to step down for Obi. So that he will not be the vice. So Atiku will not be the vice. He is going to step down for Obi so that Obi will win the election. Then after the 4 years, the power will now go to Atiku to the north for him to complete the 8 years term. That is the palpation that is going to happen.
Let me help you there. You know when Joe Biden was deputy to Obama, you know Joe Biden, I think he has contested an election, he couldn't win. What happened? Joe Biden has to come and be the deputy
before he
now, and Obama paved the way. Atiku cannot be vice again.
Obviously.
That's what I'm saying.
Atiku will still rule this country. Obi will not see. Obi cannot work against Atiku.
Wait, is he advocating that Atiku will be a vice?
No. I said Atiku cannot be vice again.
Obviously.
Atiku cannot be
Atiku
vice.
Cannot. Nobody
somebody
can say
will
that.
vice Obi. Somebody will vice Obi. After that, after the 4 years of Obi, Atiku will now contest, and that's the only temptation that it will work.
Do you think that age will be on Atiku's side at that time?
Why not?
Because by 2027, Atiku will be 81.
81.
It's
still strong.
That doesn't mean
by
he will work.
by 2031, he'll be approaching 90.
If we are strong mentally, look at Atiku. Atiku looks like a man of 70 years.
Do we? No, now.
Yes.
Now. But by 2031? By 2031?
He's still married. Ezekiel married at age of what? What about Tojuku that married?
Thank you. Good night.
A man on the bed, but we're talking about agility.
If your brain is still working, what?
All right, thank you very much, sir, for calling. 08036929933. Nigerians are saying we want young, vibrant people, not people that are traveling outside Nigeria.
The governor of Kogi State, how old? How old is
France,
he?
going to
He's not only talking about being young. He's someone that can give us what we want.
Medicine.
No.
They say they don't want old people.
The young people. Amechi was how many years when he was River State? What about Nyesom Wike? What are they doing?
Hello.
Hello, yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Happy New Year.
Thanks to you, Esther.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. My name is James. I'm calling from James.
James. Okay.
I'm calling from Mankoro, Ikeja.
All right, sir. Welcome. Wow, you're so gentle. You know, I can't shout kind of person. Welcome to the show, sir. Happy New Year.
Yeah. I'm supporting Mr. Tony there.
Too.
Because I'm betting the ABC just for them to be united. Let Atiku be the president. Obi can anchor as the controller of the economy of the country. So by that 4 years, lapses, Obi can take throne of the South to complete. And I'm taking and advising the ABC just to unite. They should not bring any problem among themselves. That is my take.
All right, thank you very much for calling. Okay, 08036929933. That's the number. The WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. That is the WhatsApp.
Hello,
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
The same to you, my sister.
Welcome.
Brother, tell him that good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Ma,
what's your name?
I said not a greeting. Every people from Texas up to very well done, my sister.
Thank you very much.
I tell him that I well done. They beat all the GOP people. Well done.
Thank you so much, ma.
Well done, guys.
Thank you. Wow, she called us to just greet us. Thank you very much, man. We sincerely do appreciate. 08036929933. That's the number.
Hello, good evening. Yeah, I started this calling from Ajegule.
Chinedu from Ajegule. Chinedu, welcome. Yes. Happy New Year.
Thank you. I enjoy your program like that somebody was.
Thank you very much, Chinedu.
Right.
Welcome.
And again, for me, you see this Nigeria government. Yes, this is a competition. You cannot win. People don't need to pay for more. People don't need to pay for Nigeria because it's too worried. I recorded too worried. The high neck that was so close on the problem. If you could see get the after election for this country, those presidents can do that anyhow. Honestly, the problem we have is that the after election no will be get. If you should get this to say is both that now what we do for now come. No confidence for Nigeria will because they caricature. But they not say no be our fault. What do they can't this country? They no be stop it. I am born and brought up in this country. As a 6 years old for the property for this country. We no be mumu again. If anybody no come tell me say Nigerian votes they can't. I don't want to if I hear about the first I see and they said they work.
Okay.
Now they select themselves because if they want to fight now between themselves. If you want to fight, honestly, now between themselves they fight. So they know what they happen. Maybe we their problem.
Now the two themselves is their problem. How can they make agreement with yourself and share it between themselves? They not concern them with us, honestly. So I go advise Nigerians. Stop. People wey dey say people dey go now. I know the place to me. I will look at what happen again because if they show me your friend, I will tell you that person. So the people wey dey mingle with, no be people wey dey go mingle with. The people wey dey say waka no be them go say waka. Honestly, I swear to God, you be there. Because the wrong people dey follow work. So for me, I don't think I want to work, but the election work na lie. Listen, God, if you can't help us, now we go for ourselves. How? No. Thank you.
All right. Enjoy your day. Thank you for calling. 08036929933. That's the number. 08036929933. Okay. Hello.
Hello, Esther.
Happy New Year, Sal. Good evening.
Thank you. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, this is Mark from Okota.
Welcome, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Esther, see, let us be sincere to ourselves. With this present INEC, there is no type of electoral calculation that can be correct. No matter how we calculate it, with this present INEC, we can never get it correct.
Nigerians say rig and then you buy. That's what Nigerians say this time, that their votes must count.
Okay, thank you. Even if Obi become the president, we need INEC, and we are not sure of what will be the result. Even if Atiku become the president, why Obi will be the vice? We are not sure of the result, except we have a free and fair INEC. And for me, as an Igbo man, see, everybody knows Obi. So let us say we get it. Let's what happened in 2023, now repeat itself. They did the between winning an election and pronouncing somebody as a winner in the election. The best way to go is for Atiku to be the president. Why Obi support him? Maybe after 4 years, Obi can use that opportunity and enter that work properly. That's my own submission.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, let me take some messages. This was Esther. I'm so tired of calling your line since last day. I cannot get you. Please, what is the code? There is no code. All right, it's. I'm so sorry. There is no code. Several numbers call. All right, like several numbers call at the same time. There's no code. I don't even know why your calls are not coming in on WhatsApp. I think some of you call and then the whole thing drops. But you could have actually sent a message based on what you wanted to contribute today. I would have read it out at once. So next time when you send a message, just tell us what you want to say, okay? All right. This person says, good evening, VP Esther. This was... Esther Kwesili from Ago Ogeni Chineke now. She says, good evening, VOP Esther. Stop using bedroom voice on national radio, please. Speak like hungry and angry Nigerians, because now all of us they face this trial from this. Esther Kwesili, I am not using bedroom voice. So if you hear my bedroom voice, hey, this is not my bedroom voice because no, I'm beg. This is my normal voice. The way some politicians are speaking now shows that they don't need the vote of the masses. As long as the vote of the masses are not counting, Nigeria can never move forward. Amici from Mafoluku. Very true. But this time around, Nigerians are saying that they will monitor their votes from polling unit to collation center. That's what they are saying. They will not allow any manipulation. Esther, good evening. According to the man from Kano who said, and I quote, so that they, obedience, don't start the slogan that the election has been rigged. End of quote. Please tell restless Nigeria, tell restless obedience. You didn't tell us your name, oh. Ahmed from Ebutemeta. Okay, I'm seeing your previous charts. Ahmed from Ebutemeta. All right, Ahmed. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Aberdeen says, Mr. Mbata, let us be guided by facts rather than emotions. Once again, I urge you to step forward and contest in the 2027 general elections. It is time to match your criticisms with concrete, workable proposals. Nigerians deserve more than their armchair analysis. Why not use the ADC as a platform to demonstrate your ideas and leadership? Let us see what you can offer beyond critique. Mr. Aberdeen. I am Taiwo Olabadi from EAC Ota. Taiwo Olabode. I appreciate your daily updates. In all seriousness, our analysts are pointing out harsh realities by hitting the nail on the head to ensure Obi's success in 2027, supporting the Obi and Atiku to pave the way for Obi just like Tinubu did in 2023 for our late president, or rather you're referring to 2015, right? Corruption allegations against Atiku warrants EFCC action, yet none has been taken. Among the contestants who, apart from Obi, Oshibajo and Shore, can be untainted. Our electoral process has been compromised. Let's really rally behind Obi and Atiku's ticket to pave the way for Obi's success in 2027. After all, we want our votes to count and bring about real change. Taiwo Olabode. Good morning, VOP. Please allow me to advise the Fulanese to know that the era in which they must be leaders in Nigeria's political system is over, with the intervention of America, Israel in the affairs of this country to ensuring true democracy. Just the way that those scholars are saying that the North will not support Obi, likewise the South is also of the view that it is their turn now for the North to break the gentleman's agreement, which is in line with the federal character representation as entrenched in the 1999 Constitution. After all, the South is made up of West and East, and it is the turn of the East. It is advisable to allow Obi to be the president to unite the country. Thank you. From Ken in Lagos. All right, good evening to you, Esther and Tony Bata. My name is Peter from Igondo. I'm in love with Malam Bello because he is a considerate and reasonable in all his submissions. Again, Obi will not deputize anybody because he has a dream. Thank you. Mr. Obed Oji. This Esther, she said una go shock. It's true. Then go shock. Then go shock. Oh. Good evening, Esther. About Obi candidacy come 2027, he will not get up to what he got in 2023. Go and mark it down from Maryland, Lagos. What's happen? You don't tell us your name, oh. Esther, how are you today? Please, what can we do about rigging election? Because Tinubu doesn't need our vote. Monitor your elections. That's all I would say. This time around, everybody in an INEC official for in polling units. Monitor your elections. Monitor your polling units. Monitor your votes. That's just what it is. Anything to protect your votes is what you will apply within the law. Good evening, Esther and Ogatoni. Concerning Obi and Atiku, Obi will never deputize anybody. He said it himself, and he did not go round the world to gather all the experiences, learning how to solve Nigerian problem, only to come and be a VP. He said it himself, so don't know why people are doubting him. I think I may understand why some people will doubt him, because in the past he had said some things and did not live up to what he said he would not do. So I think you would understand the reason why some people are doubting him. Yes.
What and what?
He said why are people doubting Obi, that he said he's not going to be a VP. And I said I understand why some people, will doubt him, because in time past he has said I would never do this, and he eventually does it.
Like what? And I'm asking like...
The whole APGA to PDP, from PDP, now Labour Party to ADC. The oath he took while he was in APGA.
Which oath? Who administered the oath?
No, he said
there was
it now.
No oath.
It was on record.
On record that he will not...
No, like I said, he's a politician. So
he's a politician, but this one
some
is...
Some people don't believe anything politician says. Like I said, he never says
Obi has proven to be different from other politicians. Check go and verify.
Yeah, we'll be spokesperson.
Go and verify. It's not a question of being a big spokesperson.
I told you to go and join ADC. You don't want to hear. Good evening, Esther Wachiku, your guests and listeners. 1. Mr. Tony Mbata should improve his style of communication during radio interviews by allowing you, Esther Wachiku, to land safely when making your proposition or when you're asking questions. He should learn to keep quiet and stop interrupting you. 2. Bola Tinubu left Nigeria secretly for unknown destinations because he's afraid that Mr. Donald Trump is coming... Mr. Donald Trump is coming for him, as was done to the president of Venezuela, Mr. Nicolas Maduro, Mr. Adeleye in Lagos, Nigeria. Mr. Tony Mbata, are you obstructing me? Are you interrupting me?
No,
Do you
I'm
feel
not.
like you interrupt me?
No, I'm not. You are here to judge.
Yeah, Mr. Adeleye, trust me, if he does, you know me. I used to talk, so... Yeah, but thank you very much for your concern. Hello, Esther Unwagod. This guy got it right. Wachuku means child of God. That's the meaning of my name. Esther means a star of good fortune. So you see my name? It's perfect. It's beautiful. Yes, my name is Esther Unwagod. And Mr. Mbata, I have a question for those telling Obi to deputize anyone. Why did Tinubu refuse to deputize Buhari instead? Recommended Oshibajo. I need answers, please. Thank you. Gentle Lion from Lagos.
And that could be what will happen. I say Obi will not work against Atiku. And Obi will not. I say, mark today's date. If Atiku picks that ticket, either Obi will bring somebody or Obi will pick it, Atiku will bring somebody. That's it.
Why do our people like saying, mark today's date? Even my mommy, she wants to tell you something. I said, go and mark it.
Go and mark it so that you ask. I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician. I'm telling you the reality.
No, I'm saying our people like saying that thing.
Because
mark today's date.
When they know, when they talk from the spirit world.
I said, cure ED. These are
no, when you are saying things the way it will happen, and somebody is doubting you because of the way you are feeling or what you think, go and mark it so that when we come, we say we tell you.
Okay, this person says, why would he be traveling out of the country every time? Waiting the old man they find. Is that how to lead a country? Let him go and learn from Donald Trump. Donald Trump will soon come for him like he did with Venezuela.
Make you not come. If they come, we'll pay through our nose.
Some of our people don't get joy. Walai. Wait, scene. Good evening, Queen Esther. How are you doing? In regards to Mr. Mbata, I want to ask him this question: why Peter Obi can't be Atiku's VP? Why? This would be the beginning of losing the vote to APC. I'm appealing to Peter Obi to join hands with Atiku to avoid the same problem we had in 2023.
In fact, we don't even have any problem.
Lagos.
Esther, we don't even have any problem. The problem we have is INEC. If INEC release all the results, we saw what happened. Obi won. People that saying that they did not vote for Obi. It's a lie. They voted for Obi.
All right.
Everybody came out and said it.
Good evening, Esther. Happy New Year to you. Please, which party is Wike? What party does Wike belong to now?
Partyless.
Because he has been suspended by PDP and he's not a member of APC. How will he pick another candidate to replace Fubara, and from which party? Victor from Abunu. Trust me, they know how they do these things. After all, how did they come across with Fubara in 2023? Good evening, Esther. If the president refuses to read Wike's job title and job description to him as a minister working under his government, thereby putting him under his control, Emperor Wike may likely test the will of Tinubu's government, which may be very unpalatable in the nearest future. Time to remove Wike from federal executive is now. Noah from Igondo. Ima from Isono. Esther, do you know that it shall never be well with all the enemies of this nation, from the top to the grassroots? Amen. Amen. Concrete amen. Pure ED. Amen. Good evening, VOP. Compliment of the season to everyone in the studio. I want to comment on the issue of Shea Makinde joining the ADC. From my own thinking, I think he's going as a mole. ADC should be very careful with him. Another angle to the
service. It could be.
Good evening, VOP. How are you sure Tinubu's name is not Emmanuel from Isolo? Good evening, Esther Wachuku and Tony Bata and the rest of VOP family all over the world. Esther, mark my words today. This is another Igbo man. Please let me see the name. They like saying this thing. Mark my words. Mark Mayor. Talk calm. Now, Mayor. Mark my words.
Esther, what did he say?
He says, I'm talking about this phrase. Okay. Go and mark it. Go and mark it. It's
so that what is he saying that you should mark it?
Read it. I'm just trying to tell you that I could tell. Esther, mark my words today that I, Mayor from Ikotuegbe, bam bam, clearly told you that President Trump is here for a revenge mission against those that worked against him during his second term bid.
Yes.
Some top politicians in Nigeria gave financial and moral support to Hillary Clinton so that Trump will not emerge as President of America, but the Almighty God disgraced them. Trump is here to make sure that Tinubu will and can never return back to Aso Rock come 2027. Many of them knows this but chooses to remain silent. Esther, the game is over for APC. When I always say, oh God, arise and trouble those that are troubling Nigerians, many of you don't know the power behind my prayers. Before our very eyes, Canadian court declared APC as a terrorist organization, and they respect the government of APC to release the names of the sponsors of Boko Haram and bandits. Wike delivered River State in a fraudulent manner for Tinubu. Fellow citizens, please let us be patient till 2027 when APC will be a history in Nigeria. Our God is alive. Mayor from Ikoto Egbe. Mayor, Happy New Year to you, Mayor. You don't come back. Good evening, Esther. I greet your guest. Nigerians should not forget in a hurry that Bala Muhammad once confessed that they armed the headsmen with AK-47 to protect the herders from cattle rustlers that are now using farmland to graze their cattle and invade their ancestral homes. Stephen Akimbisola, Ijegun, Lagos. I think that's why the whole terrorism allegation is on him, and he's very particular with people attaching him to that. Esther, expecting this administration to make Nigeria Uhuru is like expecting Satan to do good things. Crimes of tax padding, mass security failure, election rigging, and visible corruption are impeachable offences. Yet we play the ostrich. It is well, Esther. Chiedu from Ogun State. Bonsoir, Esamachka, Mr. Tony Bata. Please, can I ask you questions? Where's President Tinubu? Can Tinubu condemn this right man, Gumi, or condemn the killings of Fulani Muslim terrorists, or can Tinubu call the names of those Nigerian leaders sponsoring terrorists? The answer is no. Well, the president actually gave a swift response to the recent killing in Niger State and the abduction of Nigerians by these terrorists. And that's the first time I've heard the president sounded very decisive. And he even says, go out, including those sponsoring them. Get them. They must face justice. That's the first time the president has been very swift. I wish he was able to verbally address it and not speak through his spokespersons. Okay, this is Engineer Oje Kalu from Benin Republic. Engineer Akalu from Benin Republic. Well done. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Happy New Year.
I wish you all the best. And good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my name is Gabriel. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Gabriel from Ikorodu, please go ahead.
All right. See, I will be highly disappointed in Atiku if he is in the ballot in 2027. The reason is because we have a man that is most qualified. I get highly upset when I hear Nigerians say, "Obi cannot." And then I ask,
turn down the volume of your radio.
All right. So I remember when I rather in 2023, 2023 when that election was conducted, Obi was reported to have won of all saying common knowledge every Nigerian knows. Now, if he won that time, why are people still saying he cannot? I think we have contested for presidency for good 5 times and failed. What is the guarantee that he will win if he contests again? And Obi has said, give me only 4 years. Only 4 years. So, having said that, why can't he support Obi so that after these 4 years he can have his 8 years? How will Nigerians see it if he broke this gentleman agreement between the North and South? How will Nigerians see it? I think that man is the most desperate. Well, I won't say anything until let them conduct their primary so that I will know where he stands. Thank you very
much for calling. So, all right. Good evening, Esther, Mr. Tony Bata. Please, people are just drinking paracetamol for another person's headache. Obi said he will not be advised, meaning that the ticket had already been given to him before he joined ADC. So let's all hold their peace. And brought Chika Obodo from Oshodi. Esther, please read my messenger. I have read your messenger. Hello, good evening.
Hi, glory be to God.
No, not too much.
Esther. Oh. Glory be to God. Happy New Year. I've been following the demonstration letter when you are reading news, Esther. Thank God for today.
How are you, sir?
In fact, I'm fine. I followed it from inspection FM to mainland FM. In fact, God bless you. Thank you for getting today.
Thank you.
But God bless you too, and the other man.
God bless you.
I didn't know any, but happy New Year to you all in the studio.
Amen.
Now let me give my own take concerning this Atiku and the Obi matter.
What is your name?
Okay, my name is Christian. I'm calling from Olivia Papa.
Thank you so much. You've really been a very good listener.
Okay. Now let me give my own take concerning this Atiku and the Obi now. You know that there are some things that people are not putting into consideration. Now, if you look at 2023 election, I think PDP, they are holding about other 13 or 14 states in Nigeria. But today, the narrative about what has changed. Because after 2023, I think we got more support from all those PDP states. But today, I think we only have about 4 PDP. I think they may not before you know what happens. They might choose to come to what APC and they will work for the interest of what of Tinubu. But if Obi clinch the ticket, Obi will have a what better chance than Atiku. And another thing people are not putting into consideration again is look at the program Nigeria is facing now, this X-Men issue. Remember when Buhari was the president? You know, Buhari was like pampering these people. So people might think that maybe Atiku too might go the same
way. Believe me, because it's a full animal. Yes, people might think that article too much. The way Buhari went, the way Buhari pampered made the article too much go the same way. So this is another part of article into consideration. So to me, this stand more better than what article. So this is just my own take concerning this matter. God bless you guys. Esther, God bless you. I'm really happy, Esther, to talk to you. God bless you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay.
Thank you for calling. 080-3692-9933. 080-3692-9933. Hello, good evening. Welcome.
Hello, good evening, Esther.
Yes, good evening. Is it Shola?
Yes, Shola.
Shola, happy New Year. Welcome.
I wish you the same.
All right.
I greet the farm matter, right?
Good evening, sir.
I get you, sir. Good evening, sir. So, my own thinking. I greet you, sir. Yeah, Esther.
Sir?
You know, I was driving, I'm greeting our Nigerian police, they are awake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now, see, I myself a little pessimistic to that.
Okay.
I'm a realist. Number one, I was disappointed in Obi going to join because mingling with this kind of people, look at the characters in that party. And I have my own belief that what is worth doing is worth doing well. Nigeria is not ready to move forward. Because what are the antecedents of this people? And Obi should not expect that he will be in APC and they will do primaries and he will be the flag bearer. It's not possible. So I'm people that are saying that Obi should deputize. Well, if Obi deputizes, I will have another expression about him. I will know that okay, probably doesn't want integrity and he has joined them. Because what happens for politicians is that, well, my name will be in the record, let me be at least in history, it will be that an evil man has dedicated. Forget about it. Atiku, for anybody that is hoping that Atiku will do better than Tinubu, I'm not saying Tinubu has not surprised me. The only surprise that would have come is that he has done well. But any hoping that Atiku will move this country forward, we are deceiving ourselves. Please, I want to round up there.
Sir?
Why can't play music for us one day? There's a music that comes to my mind whenever I think I'm a Nigerian. It's a music of Fela, a song from Fela, suffering and smelling. We are not ready. We are just very boring. Nigeria is moving around in circles. And for people that are saying that we will stand by our votes, we are full of rhetoric. Electoral reforms need to be in place first. Retreating these facts. Without it, forget about it, or we are not going anywhere. We don't seem to be blessed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. All right, Shula. Thank you for calling. Good evening, Esther, and your wonderful analyst. Esther, please, there is something that has been confusing me. This kind of politics APC is playing. I will deliver my state to Tinubu. I will galvanize 2 million votes for Tinubu. Almost all the governors are saying the same thing, even Wike. Is it that the whole state are his family members or supporters? I mean, those people look us in the eyes and brag about rigging elections and nobody's saying anything. Well, how do they normally do it if not rigging? We also what Wike did in Rivers in 2023, how he threatened an INEC official. Omo, I am tired of this country. Is you cool? I like that. He said, Omo, I am tired of this country. Is you cool? Oga, you're not tired past me, but we have faith. There is God.
We have faith.
We have faith. That's the only thing we can say. We have faith. We have faith. We have faith. Don't mind them. Fela have sung a song. Everything's scatter, confusion everywhere. I am GJ by name. Good evening, SN, the guests in the studio. You people are faster than your shadow. Please let them be. You are the people that confused Obi, Mr. Tonimbata. Listen, are you confused, Obi?
How?
Not to. I don't know why my Igbo people are so strong-headed like this too. Everybody, Obi. Is it only Obi that we rule? Why can't they let God do his thing too?
No, we're not saying no. If we have any other competent person among all these people that are parading themselves, we'll vote him in. What about this former Akinyomi or whatever? If a former vice president had one APC ticket, which bank? This bank chairman.
Okay, AFDB, African Development Bank.
Yes.
Okay.
If somebody like him, if somebody like the former vice president Yomi Oshibanjo has won APC, we wouldn't have been in this mess we are into, because everybody know that Oshibanjo will have done something different from what they are doing. We know the little time he been in office, we know. So it's not that we are shouting Obi. No.
It's the APC that did not.
They don't want him. They don't want good thing.
He was actually a very.
So
good
people
guy.
should not debunk your mind that you are shouting Obi. We are looking at Nigerians are looking at somebody who will deliver this country. Please.
All right, Esther. Good evening. God bless you. All those people that want Obi to become president of Nigeria by force, by fire, without having sufficient numbers of population to make him president, as well as their disregard for the culture and leaders of other places, let them work on their attitude. They said Tinubu did nothing in Lagos, yet they can't stop relocating in droves to Lagos, therefore depleting votes of the southeast, only for them to start lamenting when their candidates failed at the election. I am Ahmed from Ebutameta. Esther, faith without work is useless. Chooks from Isher. Chooks, must you bust my bubble? For real? Chooks, I said I have faith. Eh? Who said, what for you? Good evening, Esther. Someone, he cannot lead family of 4 successfully. He's accusing a man leading a country with largest population in the continent that is not running the government well, and you failure in the circle of your family members. Okay, good evening, Esther, and your guests. People need to understand the system and how it works. Since Nigeria's independence, every successive government has been blamed for one failure or the other, and yet no one has dared to lay any blame on themselves for failures that are self-inflicted. But you know name. Oga puts name or when you send message because good evening, Esther Wachko and Mr. Tony Mbata. I understood the take and stand, Mr. Tony, but the problem now is how many Nigerians are ready to vote by 2027. Many of our citizens only make empty noise on social media without getting their PVC ready to vote. Let's get their PVC ready. My name is Aristotle from Iba. All right, well done, Aristotle. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Your voice is very low. Welcome.
Yeah, hello, sir. Good evening.
Here.
Yeah, I wish you the same. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay,
good evening, sir.
Yeah. I want to talk about Obi and Atiku. If Obi and Atiku really want to deliver this country to help the poor ones like us, let him support Obi to go. If he didn't support Obi, if Atiku come out by himself, this man will continue, our president will continue. And when he won this time around again, everybody is going to suffer more than this time. That is what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. Please ask that Mr. Peter Obi should stop telling us that he will rule for 4 years. If his government is good, we will need him for another 4 years. Not to be sued from Ijibu. I have tried. Good evening, Esther. Happy New Year to you and the guests. Thanks for your good job. Tinubu cannot handle Nigeria. How can he handle ECOWAS? Wike's voice always reminds me of ADC should cooperate to remove this propaganda politician. My name is John Amudu. I have tried your normal line. Tried but busy. Please read my message. I have read it.
Hello.
Welcome. Happy New Year. What's your name?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is I'm calling from Ogun State.
From Ogun State. Okay, well done. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, Bata.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Esther, I want to agree with the analysis of Mr. Tony Mbata.
Okay.
Yes, Tito B can never be vice. I think we can never be vice. It's not possible. Okay. But what I'm saying is this. Well, there's something that makes Obi to join ADC. Why knowing that Atiku is there? He has his goals to join the ADC. There's a plan on the ground. I'm looking at it that Atiku will step down for Obi one time. Are you getting my point? So after that one point, then Atiku can take over. Because once the North have grabbed the power, to release the power from the North again will not be possible. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling, okay? 08036929933 08036929933. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Happy New Year. What's your name?
I wish you the same. My name is Mr. Bright. I'm calling from Alumosho.
Mr. Brian from Alimosho, please go ahead.
Yeah. What I want to say now is this, Obi and Atiku. See, there is plan on the ground. They have a very... Obi knows that Atiku is there before he entered there. And Atiku knows that Obi is coming. They have a very serious plan, but they don't want to make it open because of security purpose. I'm telling you, just watch. You will see that Obi will be the flag bearer. Atiku will step down for Obi, but they don't want to make it official now, because if they make it official, you know what will happen to them. So that's why they are just hiding it. Obi will be the flag bearer of APC. Go and mark it somewhere.
All right, okay. Thank you very much for calling. 08036929933. I'll be taking my final call now. Hello, good evening. Welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome. Happy New Year. What's your name?
My name is Bright.
Bright. Another Bright?
Yeah, I'm calling from Alabama.
All right, Bright. Welcome.
Yeah. What I have to say is that the thing is that if it's all over for Nigeria to just divide, everybody should go their own separate. So I think that would be better.
Right. I need to to in a quabo. Try. I'm going to continue.
Because the thing is this, Nigeria cannot be good. They even need to be article. So the person is let everybody just go their separate ways. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Bright. Well, we're together now. So I think we have to make do with that. We've been together for a very long time. So, Mr. Bright, let's just see how we can work together and get ourselves out of this quagmire. Let me take some of your WhatsApp messages. At least 2 WhatsApp messages for now, so we'll wrap up. Good evening, Esther, Mr. Tony. It's all over with APC government. Trump will follow every bit of this election and will not allow rigging because APC and PDP has been tagged as a terrorist party. Go to court. It's death on arrival. America will surprise Nigeria and fix the right person. Peter Obi is the savior of Nigeria. I didn't do is my name. You guys, you expect Trump to come and save you. Hey, Chineke, my God.
If they can do it in Venezuela, who said they will not do it in Nigeria?
I didn't know.
We need help. We need help.
Chai.
We can't help ourselves now. Where is your president? People are asking. New Year, this is the 6th day.
Hi, good evening, beautiful Esther. Thank you. Even though I never see you before, you don't join us on YouTube. You can see me there. I am Spencer from Canada. Just help me tell Tinubu that Donald Trump is coming for him.
You see?
That's all I have to say. Nigerians don't get joy. Now, capital letter I use right now. One lie. Nigerians don't get joy. All right, this person says, Esther, if this isn't your bedroom voice, then how then would your bedroom... You see, people like batting. That's the one St. Wike has chosen to respond to. All right, for those daydreaming that DJ Trump will kidnap President Bat like he did with Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela, tell them it's a dream that will remain only in their subconsciousness. Good evening, Ogatun Mbata. St. Wike from Ikotsun, St. Wike. You're a very, very bad man. Good evening, Esther, child of God, and Mr. Tony. Glory to Jesus. Please, Mr. Tony, don't be overconfident on any politician because they can disappoint you. Look at the way our current president is doing to us now. I beg, Jerry, from Son of Grace. Okay, Son of Grace, don't talk. Mr. Tony Mbata. I like Wike because he's a refined gentleman. You can see the way he addresses Atiku each time they are in the public. I agree with your guess that he will not work against Atiku. Larry. Good evening, Esther and Tony Bata. You and your go and verify matter. Just let us wait and see. No one will die before the election, and after election, Atiku will be no one of them will win the coming election, and there'll be no rigging. Go and mark it. Good night.
I pray let there be no rigging.
This one says, Esther, you didn't read my first message. Waiting for your first message says waiting for this message. To Abi Tinubu now your uncle from another side. Okay, you said I read it now. I read it, Jare. You did not listen when I read it. I read your message. Esther, Obi said he's going to the coalition to contest for the office of president. If he loses the primary, then that is gone. So he will become a vice to Atiku. The next option from Celeste Ido. Good evening, the studio. At least Mr. Tony Bata should wait till after the ADC primaries before he can be sure that Obi won't like to be vice. Though I remember that Obi said he'll be on the ballot come 2027. Meanwhile, in politics, anything can happen. Anything can happen, Mr. Tony. You're a politician, supposedly, so you know this.
There are certain things that will not happen in this matter.
I say let us bet. Yeah, you don't want to spend money.
I don't bet.
Igbo man, we no want drop money.
Bet.
Drop money. Olamide from Ajasa Command. All right, give us your final take.
My final take is that our problem is INEC. If we have INEC that will do the wish of the masses before 2 o'clock, Tinubu and APC is out of government.
Sorry. Say it again.
What I'm saying is, if we have a good, my problem is that we don't have good INEC. But if we have a good INEC, as Americans are coming, before 2 o'clock, Tinubu and APC, they are out of Asoro.
Is that we have a good INEC as Americans are coming? So
because what happened to Jonathan via Obama and APC? But this time around, they are going to remove them based on what people voted for. So we are going to have free and fair election. Go there and get your PVC. Monitor your result. Monitor everything. APC, this is their final take.
You not say go and market. Say go and market.
God will perfect it. The one I know I've said.
Mr. Tony Bata, I really enjoyed my session with you today. Thank you for coming on the program, enlightening us and giving us your perspective to the issues that we discussed here. Nigerians, for participating on the program and giving us your own opinion and perspective or your interpretation to what we discussed. Thank you so much. You guys are basically what makes us what we are here. And literally, this radio station is for you. We are the voice of the people. We always amplify and project your voice. We represent your voice, and you will be so surprised that they listen. You guys don't know. You think they don't listen. You say nothing is happening. Trust me, they're listening. They would listen to you. They read your tweets. They follow your advice. They follow your comments on social media. So you guys will be so shocked to see some certain things that you recommend being implemented. That's how it works. They just give you the mileage that nothing is happening or they're not listening to you. They listen. They have people who listen to all the radio stations, all the television stations. They have persons, that's their job, and they're paid, so they listen. Thank you so much once again. My name is Esther Machuku. Subscribe to Estiq Media, ESTIQ MEDIA, ESTIQ MEDIA on YouTube, Esther Machuku on Facebook, Esther Nwaz on Instagram, Esther Machuku on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Chimambata on Facebook. Are you on Twitter too?
No, the TikTok. To Comrade Tony Bata.
Comrade Tony Bata on TikTok. What do you call it?
TikTok.
Mr. Tony, you gave me laughing my scene today. All right, do have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Thank you.